Well, if it was a different kind of strategy for Mike Huckabee, traditionally, he has small meet and greets with voters. That is where he has found the most success. But today, he opened his final push here in Iowa with a play at imagery.
Going with us. Okay.
Governor, what kind of gun is that?
It's a Benelli 12-gauge Black Eagle.
Mike Huckabee wants Iowans to know and see that he's a hunter who knows his stuff.
You know, it'd help if I get some shells. Who's got those?
A not-so-subtle contrast to Mitt Romney, his chief rival here, who declared himself a lifelong hunter, only to have his campaign admit he's only hunted twice.
Maybe it'll show that, you know, I certainly understand the culture of being outdoors. It's not something I had to go and you know, get a primer in.
The former Arkansas governor says he'd normally be duck hunting back home after Christmas, claims he goes some 30 times a season. But in Iowa, it's pheasants. And after a couple of misses...
Red is fire. So it's away from me.
Some problems with his safety lock. There he goes. He bagged a pheasant. 3 for his whole party.
These 3 birds all said they would not vote for me on caucus night. You see what happened to them. It's very positive. You vote for me, you live. You don't? There you go.
Beyond the folksy, if not slightly morbid humor, a closing argument for Iowa voters.
That what I bring to the race is the most experience of actually running a government. And I think I also bring a level of authenticity and credibility of the campaign.
But even here, evidence Huckabee still has work to do. Fellow hunter Clint Robinson thinks he's going for Huckabee, but...
Immigration is certainly an issue. It's his stance isn't necessarily in line with what I think needs to happen either.
Lucky for Huckabee, he got some quality hunting time to lobby Robinson.
Lunch will be at 11:30.
And maybe a meal.
And, Wolf, there was no way Mike Huckabee was going to go hunting and not make a joke about Dick Cheney, of course now notorious for accidentally shooting a fellow hunter. When asked whether or not he invited the vice president, he responded without missing a beat, "I really want to survive, you know, all the way through the deal here." His way of saying no.
I guess he's got a good sense of humor, although some of it, as you point out, could be a little morbid.